All right, so there's two ways to build your portfolio, right? The one way is the contrarian way, which is find a good company and buy it when no one wants it. That's kind of the way I like to buy. Now, I'm gonna give you two different concepts about this, and this is important because most people, there's always a battle. I'm not so much as a buy the dip person, and it's a great explanation on why, right? Because if you look at buying a dip, in most cases, when you buying a dip, you're actually buying as the stock goes up. And the reason why you're doing that is because stocks typically go up more than they go down. Just on average, 76% of the time stock market goes up. Now, I'm not mad at you for doing that because for most people, that's the easier way to invest because you just keep consistently add on to your position. But just know that when you're investing like that, what you're doing is you're consistently increasing your cost basis. So in this situation, you're going for position more than profit, right? In this situation, you're going for position more than profit. But at some point, you got to stop buying so your profit can catch up. For me, I like the more contrarian situation because I like to buy a stock when it goes on sale and buy a lot of it. And then every year, it's easier for me to reevaluate the company so I can know when to buy it again if it goes on sale. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's easier to say, all right, here's what the company is worth. Here's what I'm willing to buy it at. And here's the price range. So if you're in a Patreon, you know I do something. I said, here's the value. Here, triple beam. I used to say, here's the value of a triple beam price. Here's my buy. Here's Trap's buy-in. Here's Trap load the boat. Every time I put a stock in there, I say that. Here's the value. Here's the buy-in price. Here's my load the boat. And all that simply means is, here's what it worth. No matter what the stock price is, here's what it's worth. Here's where I'll buy it at, meaning here's where I'll start a position at. And if it hits this price, here's where I load up at. It's what I do. It's what I understand. But either way can work for you. It's just know that when you're doing this way, when you going the dollar cost average way, you going for position, not profit. If you going contrarian way, you going for position and profit because you saying, I'm going to load up when it hits this price. So now that's where keep loading your clip becomes the most important thing you can do. And so every year what we're doing is we say, okay, these are the companies I've owned. Let me now go back and see what it's evaluated at, but I'm keep loading my clip up and I'm not missing out on the run because I already own it. Watch this. This is where the contrarian rate becomes so dope because I'm not missing out on the run because I already own it, but also I can play the options market and get in it while it, Come on now. Come on now. We in this game to do what? All right, so watch this, man. I came up with this idea of the stock market versus the economy. But I want us to look at these two things right here. The reason why I use the Joker as the stock market is because the Joker was somewhat a nomad. Like he's moved around, but he was a psychopath. I mean, he was excited, he was down, that's the stock market. Right? The stock market is crazy high. We got tech stocks soaring. We got the S&P up 2%. It's on a crazy rally. It done broke 3,800, 4,800. We got the NASDAQ. We got chip stocks going crazy. But I don't want us to look at the stock market and think to ourselves that the economy is okay, and that's where we got Omar from. Because the economy is still bleak. The economy is still bleak. A lot of people still not working, but people still have gotten jobs. Watch this. The economy is slowing down, slower growth, right? Inflation is still high. We still have an inverted yield curve. We still have surging financial stress. Here's why. Another thing I looked at America not only is at $34 trillion in debt, but guess what? The people who spent all the money, and this is how crazy the stock market is, they're not balancing out the two. The people who spent all the money for Christmas holidays, now data has come out and said that they don't know how they're going to pay those credit card bills. But guess what? Visa stock not about to take a hit for that. American Express not about to take a hit for that. All that mattered to the Joker was people were spending money for the holidays. You feel me? So when we understand that, we saying that there's also slowing trade growth. What is trade growth? Trade growth is the ability for countries to trade around the world with their goods and services is import and export. It is slowing. Why? China's economy is slowing down. India's economy is rising. America is being America. And things are slowing down. There's frustrations because there's geopolitical wars going on. So there's slowing trade growth, and that causes trade friction. That causes trade friction. And so what trade friction causes is what? It causes back to what? Higher prices. Supply and demand. So while my stock market is going crazy like the Joker, Omar over there like, Omar. We got a war over in the Red Sea. Can't get nothing shipped over. Oh, indeed. Let me see. I'm a real estate agent, Trap. I've been listening to you for a while now, bro, and you inspiring people from all over the world. I'm from the Caribbean, and the day you'll see me in the Patreon. Let's go, family. Jose should have never given me that button. That button is a lick. Shout out to Jose, y'all, for giving me that button. You feel me? So I want us to always distinguish the two, y'all. I want us to distinguish the two. You know why? Because as the stock market is soaring, I want us to remember this, y'all. Omar coming, y'all.
What's good, trappers, man? It's your boy, the Wallstreet Trapper. Right now, I want to invite you to an amazing experience full of value. That is my community, Trappers Anonymous. It's 100% the greatest fundamental investing community on the market. Listen, your portfolio should be a masterpiece. And the only way we get you there is if we help you to learn how to invest with confidence. Now listen, I get it. Like you don't know a lot about stocks, or maybe you've heard people say how much money they lost in stocks, but I can guarantee you, one, because they weren't in the community, and two, they lack the information. Our goal in Trappers Anonymous is to help you, really to hold your hand on the journey to becoming a confident investor, learning how to navigate through the different events that the stock market goes through to take you from panic to encouragement. There's no better time than now. This is an opportunity only for those who are willing to be on the journey. So listen, man, click the link below. Come join me in Trappers Anonymous, man. I will see you in one of our many classes, whether it's Moat Monday, whether it's the 2-hour class we do on Sunday, or whether it's just a book club. Everything is geared toward making you a better investor so you can triple your net worth and turn your last name to an asset. It's your boy, Wallstreet Trapper. See you in the trap.
Look at this, man. In 2023 profits, $255 billion in profits came from Facebook, Google, Microsoft, and Apple. The same year, only $116 billion came from BP, Shell, Chevron, Exxon, and Armco. That's a blowout. Here's the crazy part. We only use 4 companies: Meta, Google, Microsoft, Apple. I keep telling y'all, nobody don't make more money than Apple. Y'all keep thinking I'm playing. The people made $108 billion in profit last year, bro. Nobody make more money than them people, bro. But let's look at it from a big scale. You talking about 6 of the biggest oil companies: Armco, Exxon, Chevron, Shell, and BP. That's the 5 big dogs. Watch this. The biggest oil company made $62 billion in profits. Watch this. The top 3 made 58, 75, 108. But check this out. At $12 billion from Facebook, it still made as much as the other 3: BP, Shell, Chevron. I'm not mad at it, but I don't need to own oil companies no more. I don't need to own BP. I don't need to own Shell. I don't need to own Chevron. I don't need to own Exxon. I don't need to own them companies, fam. I'm chasing growth. That's where the money at, man. Now, if you building a dividend portfolio out, different story. I'm not mad at it. This ain't the same stock market. It done evolved. It done evolved. You don't gotta own Ford. You don't gotta own Verizon for the dividend. I don't gotta own energy. Why do I gotta own that? All right, cool. Growth. Watch this. I'm chasing a dividend. Guess what? I'm gonna go buy Costco and Eli Lilly and get stellar performance and growth. And I'm gonna get stellar performance and a good dividend. You can balance good performance. I'm gonna go get the Home Depot. I'm gonna go get the good performance and a dividend. I don't gotta own them old stocks, man. They ain't doing it. I don't care what nobody say. I don't talk to anybody on CNBC because I'm listening to people on CNBC. Yeah, I still own Pfizer. Why you own Pfizer? The thing now, 29%. You own Pfizer and you managing my money, man? Yeah, I've owned AT&T. Yeah, I own Verizon. Man, if you got anybody that's running your money and they say they own AT&T or Verizon, fire them and get your money out their thing right now. If you got somebody that's managing your money and they say we own Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson, AT&T, Verizon, man, I'm good. I'm good. Give me my money. You know why? Because I can own Costco and they're going to give me a big old dividend. Now, here's the thing. They're going to look at the percentage. Well, it's only a Z, man. And they're going to give me a special dividend every 3-4 years. $10, $15 per share. Come on, we talking about the activity, man.